Crisco, Des, and Wes, the After Hours podcast. You will laugh your ass off now. It's time for the podcast.
That's my microphone. Okay.
None of us had them on.
Oh, man, we had all these good podcasts on YouTube. Everything was good to go. And then Fridays or Thursdays was, for whatever reason, did you hear about it, Pidge? It just echoed the entire time. We got emails from our boss, emails from the digital side, and they were like, why do you sound like you're echoing all over the place? I don't know.
I bet it's coming out of one of the computers. That
Probably.
There's so many settings that we have to have right.
So many buttons.
It's 2025, and it took us this long to get to YouTube. So I think
true.
just bear with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll be good.
Baby steps.
So I think we jump right out of the gate with this because it was one of my favorite things. Wes is out today. He'll be back tomorrow.
Yep.
Just had one day off for a wedding that he was going to be at. And in the meantime, if you missed it, it's one of the best parts, probably the best part of SNL now.
Oh, boy, yeah.
It is just pure gold
So funny.
when Michael Che and Colin Jost go back and forth. And for the second year in a row, Scarlett Johansson was a part of it.
Yep.
It's very funny. This is where they write each other's jokes and you blindly just read them.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be like the most inappropriate jokes that they can come up with.
It's so funny. Let's listen.
It's SNL's 50th season, so I want to take a moment to say something to our boss, Lorne Michaels. Lorne, retire.
He's like,
Let me run the show.
He is retiring.
Movie theaters are trying to stop teenagers from screaming and throwing popcorn during the Minecraft scene with the chicken jockey because some of us are trying to masturbate.
CBS has premiered the first hour-long daytime soap opera with a predominantly black cast. It'll air when black people are home from work 24 hours a day.
Scarlett, can you come out here? Last time we did Joke Swap, I made Colin do some tasteless jokes, comparing your vagina to Costco roast beef.
Yes, I remember that.
Maybe I'm just embarrassed about my own body. I can't even take my hoodie off during sex because I have more nipples than a pregnant dog.
oh, my Lord.
They didn't even do the best joke in that clip because I don't think that they could. Did you see anything?
I didn't. This is the only thing I've heard.
Oh, my gosh. So there's a whole joke. Do you know what Steve Kerr, the coach of the Golden State Warriors, who we just beat, do you know what his son's name is? His name is Nick. His first name is Nick.
It is not.
His last
Nicholas.
name is Kerr. Kerr.
Nicholas Kerr, I hope.
I'm going to hope for it, but if you Google Steve Kerr and you see children underneath it, he's got like Madeline or something. There's like two M's, and then you have Nick, last name, space, Kerr. And so he made him do a whole entire joke about how he could never be a fan of him. It was, if you haven't seen the whole thing, go watch it. The uncomfortable level of Colin Jost having to say Steve Kerr's kid's name. And why I said, do you just hate your kid? Are you just like, you're the whitest kid ever, and you now have to go around with that name that even SNL parodied?
Yeah.
I was just thinking, do you think he lost a bet to like Michael Jordan? And was like, if I win, you have to name your son Nicholas.
I could see that. Michael Jordan bet on everything.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
He did?
Oh my gosh! Did you ever watch the Michael Jordan?
Oh, I did. I
the
forgot.
dance.
Yep.
He bet on it, like to the point where he was gambling like $1 million a day on blackjack.
Yeah. Him and he gambled before every game, whether you want to call quarters or whatever. He did it with one of the security guards. Every day he'd come into a little room and they would flick quarters. I don't remember. I think it was you try to get closest to the corner of the room.
Yes.
And so they'd put a few bucks down. But so he would gamble
He just
everywhere.
loved it.
They would parody
loves
that
it.
too on SNL because they were like, the poor security guards like, yeah, that's cool, Michael. That's right. You can take my final quarters. You're worth like $18 million. Because Michael Jordan's famous for one thing. Well, besides basketball, he's famous for hating losing. He hated losing. So if he lost a bet of quarters, flipping quarters, he would lose his mind.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, we're doing it again until I win.
Who was
He'd
the
have to
player
leave.
that ate like huge meals at halftime?
Shaq. Yeah. Who, by the way, found out over the weekend should have been a Minnesota Timberwolf. Did you hear that? He said, I'm not sure that the NBA draft is set up, but the top 3 teams who were eligible for draft the year I was drafted were the Charlotte Hornets, the Minnesota Timberwolves. We were the worst team in the NBA. We should have gotten the number 1 overall pick. And the Orlando Magic. And Daniel Stern, I keep saying Daniel Stern, he's an actor. David Stern comes up to him after everything's kind of done. They're all done. They're quiet. It's before the draft lottery. And he goes, warm weather or cold weather? And Shaq goes, I'm always going to pick warm weather. That's stupid. And he goes, gotcha. And Orlando jumped 2 different teams to take over the number 1 spot over the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Wow.
Because he didn't want to play in cold weather. And he's like, there was nothing against the Timberwolves. I just didn't. He goes, I should have been a Timberwolf. And I'm like,
So we would have had
Really?
a very, very different team. We would have we wouldn't be going into this saying this is our first time ever.
first time ever
Yeah.
going back-to-back conference finals. Like all these other teams are like 32-time champions. And we're
Dang.
like, we've made it to the dance a couple times now, guys.
Then again, we wouldn't have Anthony Edwards.
Correct.
Now.
Correct. We should have had Steph Curry
Should have
twice.
had Steph Curry.
Twice. We
Jeez.
passed.
That's
That
what
was
sucks.
our own fault. We skipped him twice.
2 times I did
2
hear
picks
that.
in a row.
Not only that,
Wow.
the 2 people we picked were nothing. They turned out to be.
Yeah, Ricky Rubio was the best of the 2 options. The other one, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, Ricky, was it Johnny
Flynn, yeah, from Syracuse.
I mean, Ricky Rubio's loved here, but he was never a star.
He was never a Shaq.
Yeah. He was never a Shaq
He
for
was
sure.
never a
I mean,
Shaq.
Shaq was so big, quite literally, he was smashing backboards all the
He's
time.
a real thick one.
Oh, it's a real thick backboard, and he got right through it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Real thick. Okay, something I was going to bring up.
Thick.
I just, speaking of thick, I finally cut my grass.
Oh, nice.
But I did it. I decided to wait till it was long enough that it was hard to cut through. And then I was like, you know what I'm going to
Sucks.
do? I'm going to one-up it one more time to show you never quite grow out of being a kid around your mom. She kept telling me that the rain was coming. And I was like, okay, good one. She's like, don't cut the grass in the rain. I'm like, oh, whatever. And so this happened for like 10, 15 minutes. I was outside doing the old man thing where I'm like, it does smell like rain. But
Wind is coming from the east.
I think I can get through this. And they're like, it can clog your lawnmower up.
It
Well,
sure can.
all of the things are the true statement because it started raining.
Moms are always right, is what I'm hearing.
Begrudgingly just kept pushing through and then didn't know that there was only 1 battery charged. So I cut 89% of my grass.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get the thing to move forward anymore because the battery died. And so then for all of Friday into Saturday, I had like a soul patch on my grass,
Nice.
like a little landing strip
Oh, a
for my
little
grass,
strip.
and then the whole side. So it was like a landing strip and a hook. And I
It's
had it
almost
there
like a
until
half of a mustache.
yeah, it was kind of like that. And then on Sunday, I cleaned her up. You know what I mean?
Nice. Did you have to go through your mower and pull stuff
Unclog
out?
it?
No, I let
Unclog
it dry. And so then it all just kind of flaked off. Roman
Oh,
goes, dude,
really?
you need to keep your lawnmower a lot cleaner. And I was like, it's because I cut it in the rain. He goes, oh, yeah, you don't want to do that. And I was like,
Oh, I love that. Your
Yeah.
nephew who
I knew
is
not
now
to do
doing
it.
these things knows better than his
But here's the
uncle.
problem. I brought it up in the house multiple times, like, boy, that grass is getting long. And then my
Ain't
family
gonna
was
cut
like,
itself.
Yeah.
Mo May Movember, Mo whatever the heck it's called. Mo
No
May.
Mo?
No
No
Mo
Mo
May.
May.
No Mo May, not Movember. No Mo May. And so it just kept getting brought up. It was, I mean, you can see it on the YouTube. It was that tall. I was like, I have to cut this down. It's so bad.
Really?
Everybody else in the neighborhood had cut. So I'm the only one who's got.
So this was your first time.
That was the first time I
you
cut the
did
grass.
pretty good on No Mo May.
And that's what I said. I'm like, oh, one time to cut it. And believe me, dandelions are already back in.
Oh yeah, they grow
Oh.
real fast.
So, real quick, I need to get this off my chest. First of
Oh,
all,
boy.
nice thing about HOAs, they cut your lawn.
Yeah, I do miss that.
That is nice.
I don't have a big lawn, but still, it's very nice.
Yeah.
The annoying thing is how particular they are, and as far as like homeowners insurance, they'll cover this, they'll cover the outside, but not this part of the
Yeah.
outside, and they'll roof, but not. Anyway, so a week or two ago, they sprayed for weeds to kill the weeds and stuff around our backyard, and our backyard, we have the patio and then just a thin bed of rocks that outlines the patio and then the grass.
I hear landscaping is what they call that.
That's right. So here's
Whoa.
here's how
I don't have any of that.
No,
here's how
not
annoying.
landscaped anything in my life.
Oh, I landscape quite often.
Yeah, that's what I
My
see
HOA
in your
does.
garbage.
They sprayed the outside of the rock lining, but they will not spray in the 5
Oh.
to 6 inch.
Oh,
rock
is that
lining.
your responsibility?
I guess so. So that we have weeds in the rocks,
But not outside.
but not outside the rocks, 3 inches away.
The bigger part I would be concerned for, and that's not to like change the tune of it. Don't let Reggie buy it because that gave my
No,
mom's
we-
dog seizures.
Yeah,
Oh.
we.
Yeah.
I bought pet friendly.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
many
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get to
Thanks.
buy it for you. Got it. Okay. I didn't know if it was
For the HOA.
for
I
the
did not buy
HOA one.
that.
No, they didn't buy that. So you have to because they don't care if you have animals. They're just spraying
They
it
might, though.
to keep it.
They might. Yeah.
I think they kind of have
there's
to.
a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But the only thing is, it's not as strong. I don't believe it's as strong as like the regular stuff because it's like they're taking out certain chemicals that can, just
Yeah.
kill pets or whatever. But
It
they,
is-
yeah.
I mean, I know all of that. Just everybody takes it very seriously.
Yeah.
I feel like there's fights in our neighborhood right now about how somebody is taking care of gophers.
Oh,
oh
Gopher.
boy.
oh,
Yeah.
don't. That's our mascot.
Well, no,
not
not
in
in there.
Wisconsin.
That's like pleasure for people in Wisconsin.
Do we have
They're like,
badgers
oh,
here?
another gopher! Boom! No, I don't think
Let's
we
go
do.
find
We have
some badgers. I don't
I
think.
guess
so.
I don't think we
know.
do. Does
I
Wisconsin
never-
have a lot of badgers?
They
Oh,
must
my
if they're the
gosh.
Badgers.
I don't think I ever showed you this video.
Of
You
a
have
badger?
Badgers?
No. Sorry.
Now I got to look up if
This-
Wisconsin has badgers.
This
They have
is.
Yeah.
At,
It's the Badger State, I think.
I don't think it's called the Badger State.
I feel like it might be. Are we called the Gopher State?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Badgers?
What are we?
What
What are
are we? Land of 10,000 Lakes.
Yeah,
That's
duh.
what we are. Jeez, that was stupid. Yes, badgers are found throughout Wisconsin, and the state's official animal is the badger because of the mascot. Now I got to look up Wisconsin.
No,
or
I don't
Minnesota.
think it's because of the mascot. I think it was first the Badger State, and then the school took
Well,
on.
if that's the case,
Yeah.
it should have been the state of the Red Solo Cup.
No, that's Montana.
Is it really?
No.
So
Big Sky Country. Oh, we have badgers here too.
hopefully,
God, I'm stupid. I did not know that.
yeah,
Well, you're
probably
not up
up-
with your
Badger
varmints.
talk. Yeah.
Hopefully, everybody can see this. So
Okay,
this
let's
is my
see.
brother's house in California.
Okay.
He lives in a cul-de-sac. This is a cul-de-sac we're out in all the time at night. Everybody in the neighborhood's friends.
Gathers
which is cool.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is from his Ring doorbell camera or whatever. I'm hoping you guys can see this.
Well, you could tell us what it is, and then we see. You just got a message, so I wonder what they're all saying.
What,
we all
um,
just read your message.
Yeah, we did.
It's from Sammy. It was just
It
another
says,
house.
"Hey, 7-incher."
Hey.
See if
I
you
don't-
can see it.
I did. We're just staring at a video. And then now another
keep
message.
Oh,
Did
came
you
now
in.
what? Okay. Anyway,
Just tell us what it is.
huge,
Theater of the mind.
huge,
I mean, but we are on camera too. Hello.
huge mountain lion.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
thick and sturdy. And it's like if
Those are scary MFers.
his
I had a fox in my yard on my camera this weekend, and I was like, "That's
Look at
big.
that.
Gosh.
Look at
yeah,
that.
that's
Oh,
a
boy.
biggie.
it's a
Dang.
sturdy, thick, muscular.
No, put it to show the
They're
camera.
real
That's what I was-
quick.
No, I
yeah.
know. Just yeah.
Right there.
Oof, that thing is scary.
Yeah, I love how we can do this. That's cool.
I know
really
that is
fun.
fun.
That is cool.
All you see is the camera light.
I know.
That's funny. Yeah,
There's
scary,
been
though.
multiple bear sightings in our neighborhood. Can't remember if I told you guys that or not.
Black bears, or do you know what
I
kind?
don't. Oh, I think they're black bears. I can't remember
would
now.
guess.
I think they're black bears.
But
And there's every couple years there's one, but they've taken down like they're advising people, if you have like bird feeders or hummingbird, like they want to get
They
that
want
sweet
that
juice.
sweetness. Yeah, okay.
So,
Sounded gross.
Yeah,
Those
they do.
bears
So they're
want to get
batting
that
it
sweet
down?
Juice.
but then
Damn.
our neighbors Chris and Jock that you
Yeah.
guys know, there was a big pile of bear poop in their yard.
That was actually, it's
was-
a really bad confession to make. That was me.
Buddy,
That was-
did you stop over just to
Oh,
take
No,
it
it was
down?
at Easter.
It's been sitting
I
there that
know.
long?
I know. I blamed it on the bear. I'm like, Yogi. Oh, God.
Oh
It
God.
was bad. It was
wow,
bear
Are
droppings.
they're still that size.
Yeah,
I thought-
even like losing weight. It's,
Wow.
Well, no, your body's just running through
call
the
them the
stuff.
bear
quicker.
scatters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
can't imagine what Jesse's dropping then.
I just don't even want to. I
Well,
don't want to
horses,
envision it.
You
know
know,
what I mean?
horses poo
It's a
differently.
steaming pile.
Yeah, it's
We
true.
also have a guy who rides his horse around and in the neighborhood,
I want to live where you live.
and he wears no shirt, and his dog follows, and it's just, I mean, he's living his best life, but the horse poops
Mhm.
a lot. And
I love that you guys are like, where could we move to that would be like a retirement home now? Like just,
I love it.
off in the distance, just riding horses, like just retirement age. Look
seeing
at you.
bears when you're hanging on the porch.
Hey, black bear, you attack.
Black attack, brown get down.
Brown,
Play
get
dead.
down.
Black, I've always wanted
If it's
to
yellow,
see.
let it mellow. If it's
Don't talk about the bears yellow.
down.
Yeah, no, we don't want anything to mellow with a bear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
you? This could be a stupid question because I love your community or whatever neighborhood. I would love to live out
Swinger
there.
commune.
The
Stop
swinger
it.
commune, just even better. Would you prefer it to be closer? Everything else the same, but just closer to like here, or do you like it out there?
There's a certain feeling of relaxation that hits me when I hit the bridge and
Yeah.
I'm going over my happy place, which is the water there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So The only thing, it doesn't really bother me driving to work in the morning and home. It's the things when I have to come back again and again.
Yeah.
Or come back for appointments, come back for circus for the kids, come back for teacher of the week dinner. It's like, oh God, how many times do I have to drive this today?
That's when it's long, because I drove back and forth from Roseville to St. Paul to what is that? North St. Paul, like multiple times yesterday, and I was like, oh God, this is so annoying, because we're moving stuff from my mom's house to my sister's house and all this other stuff. And then by the time I was done, I was like, wow, I don't think I even drove one round trip of Dez's.
Probably not.
I hate that drive, because it's like the first 23 minutes you're in pitch black. Like on her country roads where there's no lights, which obviously is
have to watch
a
out for
positive.
deer,
You have to watch out for deer. You have to, I'm like driving.
day.
I literally am squeezing my steering wheel until I see the freeway, and I'm like, oh God, I made it out of there.
I love to drive into work when I was coming from Becker.
Yeah.
Like when it was dark and then it's lightning, getting
Starting
brighter.
to get light.
Yeah.
The sky's beautiful. Today, the sky was like magic.
Yeah.
Behind,
It's so
but
peaceful too.
It's so pretty. I can see it. Then it's like one turn, and then it's behind me, and I just want to be like, I want to see you.
That's the thing. The one thing I hate is driving in darkness. I hate it. So if it's a 48-minute drive, that's even worse. I'm like, I drive as quickly as possible from Roseville to my job, back, boom, done. That's it. I'm like, oh God, I just have to get it. I hate it.
I'm jealous of you sometimes, but
I'm jealous of you sometimes. You guys have a great community. I mean, my neighbors usually just flip me off.
Yeah.
One guy yelled at me because I was driving too fast in the neighborhood, which I wasn't, but he has this weird light, and this light starts flashing if you go over like 1 mile over the speed limit. So I drove by his house the other day at 36 in a 35, and it literally went flash, 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 flash. And he goes, what?
You were driving too
I'm
fast.
like, I was going literally on my street.
36.
Yeah, it flashes in the middle of the morning. So at 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm leaving, I'm driving in. Nobody's out there. Nobody's by me. I'm always alone on that street because everybody else is sleeping. And it just goes.
You have that guy.
Wow, always just paroling. You should feel safe.
I don't know. Now it's like my whole mission just to piss them off. I don't know why, because it's like my neighbors, you have all these fun, cool neighbors. Nobody in my neighborhood talks to me. I wave at people. Even to this day, it's just a nature I have for my dad. I'll be like, hey, I'll do like a peace sign. They'll literally just look at me and go,
I hate that.
and just keep walking. I'm like,
you want to like stop and be like, I said hello.
I know. I want to back up and like
Aren't
beep
you
at them.
nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I just think it's so funny that people get so weird in, like, certain neighborhoods. You hear how great certain neighborhoods are and how fun it is to live there. Like, there's, what was it? Panaprog. I was just in Burnsville, and they were saying in Lakeville they do Panaprog, and they get thousands of people to show up for this neighborhood event.
What is Panaprog?
Is that not the right name?
No, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I don't know the exact details. Basically, it's like they get the community together. It's a huge event in Lakeville.
Is it?
Detail-wise, you have to look it up.
I bet it's every city has like their days.
County fair or something?
Like, no, it's like their days that are down, like
cleaning up and stuff like that. But I think it's like where a community comes together and they do like food trucks and all this stuff.
Yeah, it's like the day, like ours, we have River Falls days.
Yeah.
But Prescott calls it something else.
Yep.
Like Hastings calls it something
It's
else.
short for something. You're right. Because it was like panoramic progress. I don't know what the heck it was, but it was.
What
it
is
was.
Panaprog?
Yeah, look it up while you're doing that. But yeah, so they get together and they do all this.
It's an Italian.
Oh, it's
Italian
a dish.
Oh, panna cotta.
Ricotta. I'll look it up. But
I
yeah,
know what panna cotta is.
First of all, I have a wonderful community I live in. The only issue is everybody there is 50 years older than me.
Yeah, but that's how it would be if even you lived where I live. We're all older than you.
Yeah, but not 50. I mean, literally everybody is 50 years older than me in my neighborhood.
So
but
more of an elderly situation.
I swear it's like a retirement
nice.
home, which I've always looked into living. You're not allowed to, but
yeah, it's over the 4th of July. It's like fireworks
it just there, though?
It's just Panaprog disc golf tournament, and cribbage tournament.
That's exactly
and
the days.
It's over certain days, like of the 4th of July. So it's everybody's like Egan Festival, whatever,
But
all
every
that
little
different
town
stuff.
has that, and it's
like
so
when
fun.
They like close down a street or block a couple streets. Yeah,
Street parties, there's bands, but the weekend has stuff for kids. There's a parade.
Don't know what Roseville's is. Have no idea what Roseville's is.
Probably Rosebud
It's
days.
like probably Rosebud days because they heard me say, I don't know. So there's nothing like, but that's just it's a weird vibe. Like there's nothing like that in.
Yeah.
I'm by Little Canada. Don't really know of anything
They
there.
have
Does
them
Maplewood have a day? Maybe
that I
I'm just
know
not
of.
invited to any of them.
Maplewood's
Flower.
like such a. I mean, maybe they do, or they have like community events. But I've always wanted to do a street like block party. I've never been part of a block party like the one in The Sandlot. Where they make it look
yeah.
So fun.
great.
It's kind of like what their Panaprog would be probably. But I just heard everybody talking about it. They're like, you got to come out to Panaprog. It's so amazing and it's so much fun. It's like 40-some days away, 4th of July week. So,
Well, there you go.
I mean, I'm not going to go because I'm having jaw surgery very soon. But
Well, on Tuesday nights, they've got some action.
oh,
And,
boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and there's a Roseville organizing an annual cleanup day if you'd like to be involved with that.
If I'm the one who hosted it, could be Panahog.
Stop.
Wink. It's actually, it wouldn't work out.
How long after your surgery till you're able to like get back out and do stuff?
It's
2
just when you
years.
feel good. I'll be out
2
for
to
a couple
3
of
years.
years. No, it's literally just all in how you feel.
Yeah.
I imagine the first week is just going to be me laying around because the
Right.
first one I did, they told me was the easier of the two.
Oh, no.
The second one takes far more like I
Is
have to
this
be in
it,
the
though? This is
hospital.
the
This is my
last
last surgery.
surgery?
So
Okay.
I just talked to the orthodontist and they said basically once you're done healing, which is like a couple months, then it's a matter of just coming back to us, doing a few final touches and you're done. So I could be done as early as the end of the year. I could be done as early as this time next year.
Say,
Yeah.
Last question. What are the odds that something else comes up and it gets pushed back?
It's
even
always
further?
been the same message. It's 2 surgeries. It's 3 years of all this stuff. So it's we got to be at the end because
It's
we're in
been-
year 2. It's been 3 years, I think,
Yeah.
already. Yeah.
And it's already been pushed back like
No.
a year
Oh,
or
yeah,
6
'cause
months or something.
I've had these braces on for almost a year plus,
Look
I
at that.
think.
Look at that. I cannot believe your teeth are together again.
I looked back. It was a very far-fetched idea. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I can't really outdo that one. But I look back a year ago, and my gap in my teeth was like here.
Yeah.
And that's when
Let me
we
see.
interviewed
It's
Wes.
gone.
Everybody said, "Oh, you got a tooth pulled."
Somebody,
Missing
Wes
a
just
tooth.
told me, he goes, I had a friend who looked at me and was like, dude, you're going to go work with a dude with a missing tooth? Like, what is that going to do for you?
I have a couple.
I was like, I mean, yeah, but the front one,
Yeah,
like,
the
that's just a
front,
whole
yeah.
different level from like, what's up, guys? How are you?
You were bigger than
I don't know
Strahan.
what- yeah. I mean, my
bigger.
sister's always been the person, the David Letterman of our family. Always a little gap in there.
Which
my
is
dad had a
cute.
little gap.
Yeah.
I don't say anything's cute on my sister. I'm just kidding. But my dad had the same gap, and so that she loved that and had that in common. And then all of a sudden, mine was like out to here, and I was like, "Hello, guys. How are you? What's going on in traffic right now?" I sounded like Daffy Duck.
Yeah,
So,
it was great though.
but you know what? I can't wait for is 11 weeks of no solid foods.
Look how far you've come.
No, it's coming
Look at
up.
how skinny you're
God, I better be. Or am I going to be the fat ass who gains weight in 11
Somehow.
weeks? I'll be
You
like,
just eat ice
you
cream
just
every
drank
day."
gravy, dude. What did you think was going to happen?
All
But
you could eat.
I mean, it was, yeah. I don't know. Now I'm depressed. Let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Whew. Okay, well, I'm just going to start blending all my food.
Mommy.
Yay.
Crisco, Des, and West, the After Hours Podcast.
After Hours.
No, you okay?
I'm fine. I
need
got to
a
go.
hug?
No, I'm gone. I'm done.